G'day guys, and welcome to another Profitable Practice podcast. And today I'm actually in Bangkok and speaking with a really good friend of mine, and I'm going to introduce you to Captain Benz. And for most of you guys in Australia, you're probably going to go, what's that all about? Well, you're about to find out and meet a guy that's doing some amazing things in the online space. He's got a really massive online following. Going to have a bit of an explore today about what Benz is doing with his profile, the benefits he's seeing, some of his tips and tricks around growing your audience and your online presence, and the main reason why he's doing that. And I think it's a really powerful message that we're all going to get a lot of benefit out of. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Captain Benz.
Yes.
Thank you, mate. Really appreciate you being here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is my, I've been here to Thailand multiple times. I absolutely love it. And we're doing a fair bit of work today on business and business development. So thank you for making your time to help me out and obviously grow your online presence.
Yes.
So for all of the people at home listening, can you maybe just give us a quick little background as to how Captain Benz came about?
I call myself Captain Benz because I have been a police officer before.
Yes.
Yeah, but now I quit. Yeah. I start on the way to be an influencer.
Yes.
For 2 years ago, by teaching the people how to change your life by a little thing. Start from passion, then make it happen, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now I make more followers, more than 200,000 people.
More than 200,000 followers at this point in time, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know anywhere near that many people, right? Which is really cool. And it's something that so many people in growing their community, growing their tribe, would love to have that. So that's fantastic. And I should have mentioned at the start, the word influencer here is a really key factor because that's what you're now known as. A key influencer in being able to change the way people live their lives here in Thailand. And it's something that's beautiful, man. With watching what you do and how you do it, it's really powerful. So tell me why the influencer? Why was that something that meant something to you? You said that you like to, start with passion.
Because I live my life in the box for all time. And then when I make a decision to crack the box, something happened and my life changed from that point forever. So that is a reason that I believe that we are, especially Thai people, we was kind, we was take care in the safe box. That's good, but it's not good. Not good for you if you have something inside and you would like to expose it out.
Absolutely.
Because about the education system or family culture or something like that make you live in the limitation thinking. So when I make a decision to break it out, my life changed. So that's why I believe that if you can find what is your gift and provide to the people, your life will change forever.
Absolutely. So it really is, and it's part of the reason why I wanted to talk to you today, because you are a guy that lives your purpose, your passion.
Yes.
You've done a lot of what we say soul searching, looking deep inside as to what makes you tick. Why you get out of bed in the morning, what makes you tick. Why should anyone care? And you've been able to find that passion and step forward. And now everything you do leads from that. And I think that's really powerful. I also love the fact that you mentioned a minute ago that when you live in the box, you said nothing great happens inside that box. And I always relate that back to business. When we have our comfort zone. Like even now, you're a little bit nervous doing a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Doing it in English is a bit different.
Yeah. This is my first time.
First time doing
First time
in English.
Yes.
Absolutely. You're doing a great job, right?
Yeah, thank you.
And yet you do some amazing Thai videos.
Yes.
And right now, we're working outside of your comfort zone, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
But I always like to say when we talk about business that nothing great happens in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And you agree with that, right? It's got to be outside your comfort zone, outside of the box.
Yes.
And it makes it really powerful.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Good. So let's move on to your online presence.
Yeah.
Because I'd really love people to be able to learn from what you've been able to do. You know, more than 200,000 followers is pretty impressive, I got to say. So what are the steps? I know there's a lot of steps.
Yes.
And it's been a long process.
Yes.
Because you decided this, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago. So we've been
2 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. So it's been a long process, right? Because we always find that people want to just click their fingers and have instant fame and fortune online, and it doesn't happen, right? So what are some of the key steps that you've found in that process have been really beneficial to growing an online presence?
If you ask me about the key process, I think only one point.
Yep.
Confidence.
Yep.
But if you ask me about how to do, I start on Facebook only.
Started only on Facebook.
Only on Facebook up to now. I don't have a YouTube channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
So no YouTube channel, just Facebook at this point in time.
Just Facebook. Just Facebook. Personal profile.
Personal, yeah.
And then when I increase more followers, so I realized that the Facebook personal, the people cannot find. Yeah, cannot find. So
because your name isn't Captain Benz, right?
Yes, no. At that time, I used my real name.
Which your real name, and I'm not going to have a go at it because I will probably get it wrong.
Yeah, long and.
Tell everyone your real full name in Thai.
ร้อยตำรวจเอกสีทิศอัมพนอม
Fantastic.
Yes, it's too long.
Too long. We go with Captain Benz, right?
So captain is ร้อยตำรวจเอก and you know I'm police captain.
Police captain, yeah.
Okay, so that
So Benz is the short name. Captain
Short
comes around
name.
from the police side.
Yeah.
Good.
So I decided to create my own fan page.
Yeah.
Facebook fan page, and name it outside the box police officer. Name it that first.
So that's what it was first called, Out of the Box Police Officer.
Yeah, out of the box police officer.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and many, the huge number of the people that they are a police, a soldier, or employee. They saw my page, so they became my follower. And then when I increased more follower, more than 10,000.
Yeah.
10,000 people, I changed.
Then you changed to be Captain Benz.
Yeah.
Right.
From that time up to now, many people know me as Captain Benz.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know you. Well, I do know your real name, but I'm not going to try.
Yeah.
Okay. So confidence is a big thing. What about consistency? How did you find consistency of posting? How often did you post? What have you found as most beneficial for you?
At the first time, I don't know. I don't know too much about the algorithm, something like that.
So you were just trialing different things. Yeah.
I post every day.
Every day posting.
Every day. At that time, two years ago, it worked because the algorithm. But now I realize that it's not about the consistency. It's about the quality of your content.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we know that only probably 4 or 5 weeks ago, Facebook changed their algorithm again.
Yeah.
And so it really is now, they're pushing a lot more about groups, and they're pushing a lot more about the quality, which is exactly what you said. Which is kind of interesting, which is why I wanted to talk to you, because I know that you used to be very prolific in posting daily.
Yes.
And that used to get great reach. And a year ago or 2 years ago, fantastic reach.
Yeah.
But that organic side has dropped off. And what Facebook now look for is the quality.
Yes.
They want people to be watching more, liking it and sharing it.
Yes.
You can even rate good or bad posts these days. So it is actually about providing a lot more value and what about time-wise? Do you find that shorter posts are working better or longer posts, or it doesn't really matter as long as the value and content is there?
It doesn't matter. It's up to the quality of content.
So you still, yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes short, sometimes long.
Yeah. Based on the context of what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Based on what helpful you give to the people.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What would you what are some of the negatives? What's one or two big challenges you've had in and around this area in the last 2 years? Because I know there's been a few, right? Yeah.
Yes. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of negative because I say in the not very polite word.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I say I speak by myself. I speak by my inner, and I don't know what happened. What is situation in Australia about the police officer?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear of this police officer?
We do have police officers. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thai people hate police officer.
Thais hate police.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So that is
Well, we don't have that in Australia.
Really?
We have a lot of respect. I mean, there's obviously a few people that
yeah.
Are a bit silly about it and
But
disrespectful.
in my country, if you see a police officer, oh, that guy first.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't it interesting? Okay.
You have to take more time to describe yourself. No, I'm that kind of police that you hate.
So as a result, you found that was different people were reacting differently because of your past?
Yes.
Okay. How did you find it was working for you in your language and communication?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just feel that you could still just talk normally and just be yourself?
Be yourself. Be myself is the best way.
Yep.
Yes. If I have been try to be rude more and try to be polite more.
Yeah.
Not work.
Yeah.
Sometimes I rude more. People say, "Oh, what happened?
What happened? Why did you do
What
it?"
did
Yeah.
you do?
That's not you.
I have been love you, but why you say like this? Then something like that.
Yeah.
But when I try to polite, Sam, what happened with you? You are no energy. You have no energy. Ben, please back to be the same.
So don't try and be someone you're not.
Yeah. Just be yourself.
Which it's kind of an interesting point, because I find that there's a lot of people that always try and be something that they're not, particularly if they're doing videos or they're trying to cut a webinar or something like that, and they try and act like other people. But that doesn't work, right?
Doesn't work. You just see for research, market research. Yeah. For that, but you have to do your own way.
Absolutely. And I can tell you now, like, I've been quite polarizing over the years at different points. I'm known for I can be quite direct, and I stick up for what I believe in.
Yeah.
And if that means sometimes I probably overstep the mark a little bit, I have been known to do that.
Yeah.
You do polarize people, and there are some people that will sit down and sort of sit there and go, "Who's this guy think he is?" or "How dare he say that?"
Yeah.
But I always say you've got to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Which is what you know as well. You have to be natural and be true to yourself.
Be natural.
And if something pisses you off, gets on your goat for an Aussie slang, frustrates you, then just be natural. Tell it as it is.
Yeah.
Because when you're not who you normally are, people are going to call you on it.
Yeah. But the more important thing, you know yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know yourself. It's not
That's right.
When you stop broadcasting or live streaming, you go, this is not me.
It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. Yeah.
Yes. When you feel like that, people will accept.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be, you've got to have that understanding as well. It's like that bell curve. There's always going to be people that love you no matter what you say or do.
Yeah.
You could curse and swear and be rude, and there's going to be a small amount of population that still love that.
Yeah.
There's also the other end that doesn't matter what you say and do, they're going to hate it, right?
Yeah.
You've got to be accepting of that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time it can be through jealousy or something like that,
Yeah.
that they don't like it anyway.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like, you know what? Piss off. We don't need you, right?
Yeah.
That's. I mean, even now I'm swearing on a podcast, which some people might say that's not right, but hey, this is me.
Yeah.
And if I sat here and said, "So Benz, today," you go,
sorry, I can't stand.
Yeah. Oh, very, very, very good. Yeah. So, let me ask you this: why the big push for online presence for you? What's your driver? What's one of the real reasons why you're doing it?
Because I know the thing that I did make me happy.
Yeah, okay.
Make me be myself. So I think I would like to share this experience to the people. I always say, I always give advice to the people that just be yourself, just buy your gift and provide to the world, and buy online is make more effective, something like that.
Yep.
I just
you got a
know,
bigger reach.
Yeah, I just know that hey, it's happy.
Yeah.
It's happy, and be yourself. You will, how to say, you will find. Sometimes you will find your real life purpose.
Absolutely.
When you provide something inside you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like
And let's talk money, right? Financially, you're making a good living from being an influencer.
Yes.
Making a very good living. You've got some very good cash flow, some good revenues.
Yes.
We're doing some work with you at the moment to try and help that out, because there's a lot of single sales and there's a lot of back end and second and third sales that we should be doing. So we're working on that, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to get even better. So on the financial side, it's been quite a lucrative opportunity for you, right?
Yeah.
Be yourself, follow your life passion, make a lot of good money, and help a lot of people. And that's what I really love about this. For you, it's not about the money, right? It's about you having that higher purpose.
Yes.
The money's the benefit.
The money is just a benefit or score.
Yep. It's an outcome.
I need money.
Absolutely. But we all do, don't we?
Yeah,
absolutely.
But happy money is
happy money.
good.
I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
happy money,
Yeah. Heartfelt.
Yeah.
And so what people probably don't know, which I really want people to understand, is that Benz doesn't do this for money, right? He does this for a couple of reasons. And I know his deep end goal and that type of stuff. It's up to him whether he wants to say that now, and I totally respect it if you don't. But you want to make some big changes to education in Thailand, leaving a legacy for children and things like that, which is just, dude, that's awesome, right? That's a huge amount of respect. And so what do you see you're going to change or be doing in the next sort of 6 months or 12 months online? What's the next step for you?
The next step for me is increase more followers and try to provide my thinking, my gift to the people.
Yes.
Especially education system.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am totally disagree
with what's happening here in Thailand. Yeah.
Totally. Do you know the situation in Thailand? Children 3 or 4 years old look like a soldier. More than the children. Every morning they have to stay in line. I don't know how to say it in English. Stay in line. And
it's very regimented.
Same. I would like to see the children be more freedom. Freedom thinking, have fun.
More creativity.
More creativity. Not in box.
Think outside the square.
You know, I am a police officer. I stay in a box for a long of my life.
You know what regimented life was like, right?
And I can't find I can't find happiness. But when I make a decision, I will crack this box. My life change, my mind change, my body change, anything change. So I would like to provide something like this.
Inspire others to follow your lead. It's powerful, man. It's really powerful. So what do you think you might change online? Are you going to be going into other areas rather than just Facebook, or are you going to open up a YouTube channel?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is my next step.
Fantastic.
In these 3 months, I will open. I will create a YouTube channel.
Right. So I'm just going to write that down in a moment, and I'm going to hold you to the date and make sure that you're in 3 months, right? Very good. Yeah, very good. What else? What about things like Instagram?
Instagram, I think it is not my target audience.
Yes.
Will feel something strange when they see me on Instagram, because in Thailand, Instagram is for show your lifestyle, something like that.
Here's what I ate for lunch. Here's what I ate for lunch.
For lunch, for car, or something like that.
I'm standing here. I'm standing here doing hey.
So that's the key. You have to choose the suitable platform for your.
And I think the message that I really resonate with there is that I think a lot of people that I work with in business, they get what we call shiny object syndrome. They're doing something Facebook, right? Then they hear all about this new platform, you know, Snapchat, and they're like, I got to do that.
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks later, it's Instagram, and then and they're jumping around doing all of this, but they're trying to be a generalist. They're trying to cover all bases.
Yes.
And when you're a generalist at everything, you become a master of nothing, right?
I have one friend did like that before.
Yes.
But now he just focused on Facebook.
And now what's happening? His business is blowing up, right? Yeah. And so that's a key thing. It's maintain your focus. Work out what you need to do and what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Live your life with purpose.
Yes.
Be true to yourself. Doesn't matter really what you're saying and doing. Just be honest. Have integrity.
Yeah.
Be Benz, Captain Benz. Be Jason. Don't be someone you're not. And if you want to make money as an online presence, you can do that and make a very good, handsome living, right? Which you are, which is great. But I really love the fact that you're doing, that's just the output, right? Money appears in your bank and you go, that's great. But you know you're changing lives. And with, 200,000 plus, man, that's powerful, right? And so we won't talk about what's going to happen, not if something does happen. I know what's going to happen. I know where you're going and I know what you've got in place. And I reckon with some of us working with you, I think we can get you to that point. And there will be a day in the future where I'm going to be able to sit back and sit there and go, hey, look at my friend. Look what he's doing now. And so I'm not going to give anything away to everyone on this one, but it's going to be very special, mate. And I can't wait to watch it all happen and help you get there. So, mate, I'll let you get back into your comfort zone now, because I know that this has been a stretch for you talking in English. It's all been one cut. We haven't.
So excited! I can't speak English for a long time.
But you've done a great job. And the thing is this: I gave you a quick little background. I said this is the type of angle we wanted to talk about. 2 or 3 minutes preparation. One cut. Dude, you're a natural, right? So it's awesome. Thank you very much. I know the guys will have got a lot out of it, and they'll realise that, hey, you know what? I need to stick to being myself, do my thing, stay focused, put the blinkers on the racehorse, run my own race, and work out putting quality out, not just consistency. Don't just follow the crowd. And I love the fact that you do it with purpose. And it's awesome. So, mate, thank you very much for your time, dude. Really appreciate it. All right.
Me too.
And now the best thing is we're going to have some lunch and go and having a beer together.
Okay.
All right. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Captain Benz, for those that are watching, go and jump on and find him on Facebook. If you want to, you can find him through my Facebook profile and that as well. But really cool guy doing some amazing things. And I'd love it if you were part of it and you could help him out as an influencer here in Thailand. You can learn a lot from him for what you're doing in your business as well. So, dude, let's go and have some lunch and have a beer. Thanks, mate. Okay. Cheers again. Thank you. Thanks, guys. It's another episode of the Profitable Practice podcast with a good friend of mine, Captain Benz, here in Bangkok. I hope you guys are having a great day and looking forward to seeing you again very soon. Cheers. Hey, guys. Thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Profitable Practice podcast. I would love nothing more than for you to be able to leave a review. I get so much joy out of listening and reading the amazing things that you guys say about this. So please subscribe to our channel, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Let's get some more fantastic information out there so all of us can grow the industry together. Cheers for now.